what seems like shocking information today, days after the Delhi Commission for Women, or the DCW, sent out a complaint to the Delhi police about the threats being received by Gurmeher Kaur. Today, the Delhi police have told us that they have established contact with Gurmeher Kaur herself, who was threatened by cyber bullies after a social media post. Sources tell us the cops have assured her they will find out who's trolling, but that just seems like lip service at this point, because when we read the DCW notice, it states very, very clearly that the Delhi police have not even filed an FIR yet. The FIR has not been registered. What sort of assurance is the police giving this young lady if they have not even, after so many days, filed that FIR? Deepa Rana, who is our reporter in Delhi, who's been tracking this case very closely, has spoken with the DCW. She joins us right now. Deepa.
Gurmeher Kaur is in constant touch with the police team. She's communicating telephonically and via emails. Her social media accounts have been deactivated. However, police sources tell us that this will not hamper the ongoing investigation. Remember that 20-year-old Gurmeher Kaur was threatened of rape and murder on social media following one of her posts, which soon became a focus of debate of nationalism and patriotism. She was threatened of rape and murder on social media, and the police tell us that right now they are investigating and soon the accused will be arrested. Remember, this debate was also joined in by a number of ministers, and Gurmeher Kaur received wide criticism, following which she withdrew from the ongoing tussle, and in fact she also left Delhi, and currently, as we know, that she has been moved to Jalandhar until the situation subsides.
In fact, Deepa Rana caught up with Swati Mariwal of the DCW, who has filed a summons today asking for the Deputy Commissioner of Police, Delhi North, to appear before the Delhi Commission for Women for inaction in this particular case. Listen in.
It has been 4 days since Gurmeher Kaur was trolled on the social media. However, no arrest has been made in this case. I have been joined by the DCW Chief, Ms. Swati Mariwal. Ms. Swati, tell us, you have issued summons to the DCP North after you received a complaint from teachers of molestation. What has been the decision to send a summon like this to the police?
We received a complaint of molestation by teachers of Delhi University, and the complaint was against the ex-president of DUSU and the present president of DUSU, both of whom are ABVP activists. We forwarded the complaint to the police, and we've also issued 3 notices in this case. However, the police has not registered an FIR till date. This is very, very shocking. And on this case, we have issued summons to the police now to explain why FIRs are not, why an FIR is not being registered in this case, especially when under the Criminal Amendment Act, now if a police officer refuses to file FIR in the case of molestation, an FIR can be registered against the police officer. So we have sought for an explanation, and we've summoned this officer to explain why no FIR has been registered in this case. Yes, on 7th March, the police officer has been summoned. It's extremely important for us to understand why FIR has not been registered. At the end of the day, the law of the land says that if a woman alleges molestation, an FIR has to be registered. And here we are talking about the Teachers Association of Delhi University. They are the complainant in this case. In such a serious matter, no FIR being registered for quite some time now, it is not good.
I'd also want to bring your attention to Gurmeher's case. In that case, no arrest has been made so far. It has been 4 days. She was even threatened of rape and murder on the social media, and despite the fact that she's not in Delhi, she's just been asked to withdraw from her campaign, and no action has been done by the police.
After the intervention of the Delhi Commission for Women, when we forwarded the complaint of this girl to the police, when we spoke to the police commissioner, an FIR has been registered. I'm being told that the police is presently investigating the matter. They've also written to Facebook. We have also issued a notice to Facebook because we found out that many of these accounts were not even deactivated, and we are also trying to ascertain who are the people who actually created these accounts, because many of the accounts are also fake. So there is a chain that needs to be investigated. The Delhi police is investigating the matter, and I'm hoping that these arrests happen very, very soon, because actually a message needs to be given to all such people that whenever they misbehave with a woman, whether it is online or whether it is offline, they will not be spared.
Talking about the cyber crimes which have increased in the country, especially when we talk about India, the cyber crime laws are not that much stringent. So what measures will you take to make these laws stringent for women? Because this has become a trend now that any girl, if she expresses her dissent, is being trolled on the social media.
I think it's a very serious matter, and it is not just intimidating for the woman, but it's also, it somewhere restricts her equal participation in the social media space. So the commission is planning to set up a cyber cell. We've also written to the government to give us staff for this cell, so that process is presently going on. We are hoping that in the present budget, we will be given the budget for this cyber cell, because it's not just one Gurmahar Kaur that the commission needs to reach out to. In Gurmahar Kaur also, in her case, we took suo motu cognizance. I was actually browsing through the Twitter and I saw that this is happening. Then we called, my office called her and I met her. But there are so many other Gurmahar Kaurs to whom we need to reach out to, and that is why we want to set up a cyber cell. Its purpose will be twofold. One is that in order we should reach out suo motu also to these women and help them lodge their complaints and pursue them. And at the same time, we need to research, we need to set up a study, we need to research as to what exactly is happening, how many women are being affected in this manner, and what all changes can be done in the law. I think all of this needs to happen through a cyber cell of the commission, and we are very hopeful that the present Delhi government in the present budget will give us enough funds to be able to set this.
Well, as of now, no arrests have been made in the Gurmahar Kaur case, despite notices being sent by the DCW. In the meantime, DCW also talking about the fact that cases of molestation that were registered in Delhi have not been filed as FIRs. Joining me on the show this evening, Abha Singh, advocate and activist in Mumbai, Vikram Singh, former DGP of UP, Ritesh Bhatia, cyber security expert, Preeti Menon of the Aam Aadmi Party, Brinda Adige, who's an activist who works on women's issues and safety for women, and also Naveen Kumar of the BJP, who joins us on the phone line. Abha Singh, I'm going to come first to you. You heard everything that was said by the Delhi Commission for Women right now. And I want to keep reminding our viewers that on this show, we set aside the politics. We're not getting into the politics of what was said or why it was said, but simply on the issue of safety for women. Do you believe the Delhi police is doing enough, Abha?
Yeah, I think Delhi police is caught in the crossfire between the Delhi government, that is Aam Aadmi Party, and the central government, which is the BJP. And that is why the common persons, the women of Delhi, are suffering. They are unable to control crime, and there is no accountability of the Delhi police, because if the state has problems, it blames it on BJP, and BJP is always blaming on the state. So it is high time that accountability of Delhi police is fixed. Secondly, this Delhi Commission of Women, the woman who was speaking, let me tell you, these are all toothless bodies, be it National Commission for Women or it be Delhi DCW. They can only summon. Beyond that, they do nothing. We have not forgotten the way NCW went and summoned Salman Khan, who never came, just sent his lawyer, and after that these commissions have kept quiet. So it is high time that women of merit and basically lawyers, the recommendation is that there should be lawyers by profession who should be able to take the thing forward. And because these commissions who are supposed to protect the women are themselves toothless, in case the police doesn't register an FIR, can they get the police officer penalized? Can they do anything more than that? Nothing. So that is the reason Delhi is unable to control crime. Even Gurmahar case, Delhi police has not arrested anybody because they are taking the advantage of the center-state bad relations, and it's high time that the politicians kept aside their problems and came forward and tried to make the women safe in Delhi. Cyber cells they are supposed to do, because now maximum crime are cyber crimes, because in Gurmahar's case also it is 67 of the IT Act, because she was sent death threats and other things, even whatever else was done. So if you see, these are non-productive, non-demanding cyber units where police don't want to go. They want to be in the active DCP where there is glamour, where there is more power. So the cyber cells, when they should be equipped with more manpower, they are not trained, they are not many people, and hence that is why till now they don't even know whether they were genuine people who had given those threats or they were accounts which were built up, and also their liaison with the Facebook.
Abha, let's bring in the BJP and the Aam Aadmi Party on the first point that you made, and I want to bring in Naveen Kumar. Naveen Kumar ji, आपने सुना अभी आभा सिंह का क्या कहना है कि अभी दिल्ली में जो स्टेट सरकार है और जो हमारी सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट है, उनके बीच में दिल्ली पुलिस कुछ काम नहीं कर पा रहे, इसका आपका क्या रिस्पॉन्स है?
मुझे लगता है कि आरोप लगाना बड़ा आसान है। दिल्ली पुलिस को अपना काम कर रही है, करना चाहिए, दिल्ली पुलिस कर भी रही है, लेकिन क्या सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट ने कोई ऐसी डायरेक्शन दी है? क्या सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट ने कभी ऐसा कहा है कि किसी अपराधी को मत पकड़िए? जो भी कल्पिट है उसको सजा मिलनी चाहिए, ये इसको कहने के लिए, रोकने के लिए कभी किसी ने कोई सिफारिश नहीं की है। लेकिन मैं एक बात यहाँ पे जरूर कहना चाहूंगा कि कोई चार्जशीटेड चेयरमैन किसी कमीशन का अगर सिद्धांतों की बात करता है तो मुश्किल पड़ जाती है। ऐसी बातें बार बार आती हैं, जैसे कहा अभी, क्योंकि स्वाति मालीवाल चार्जशीटेड है, सबको मालूम है, और वो गवर्नर के पास, लेफ्टिनेंट गवर्नर की बगल में बैठ करके कोई चार्जशीटेड महिला सिद्धांतों की बात करती है तो बहुत सारी चीजें सामने आती हैं, बहुत सारे प्रश्न चिन्ह उठते हैं। मेरा मानना केवल इतना सा है, इतना कहना है कि जो कानून के दायरे में रहते हुए सरकार को या पब्लिक को जिसको जो काम करना चाहिए होना चाहिए, जो लोग कल्पिट हैं उनको अरेस्ट करना चाहिए। और दिल्ली पुलिस के पास बहुत से लोगों ने कंप्लेंट दी है, स्वाति मालीवाल जी ने भी दी है और लोगों ने भी भेजी है, उनको वेरीफाई कर रहे हैं, और जो भी दोषी हैं उनको कड़ी से कड़ी सजा दे, ऐसा सरकार, भाजपा सब चाहते हैं।
लेकिन नवीन कुमार जी, ये जो कंप्लेंट थी 28 फरवरी को कंप्लेंट किया गया था, आज 3 मार्च है, 4 दिन के बाद एक अरेस्ट नहीं हुआ अभी तक। दिल्ली पुलिस इतना टाइम क्यों लगा रहे?
ये सवाल का जवाब तो दिल्ली पुलिस को बेहतर देना चाहिए था। ये उनसे पूछना चाहिए कि वो इतना अरेस्ट क्यों, इतना समय क्यों लग रहा है। लेकिन मेरा मानना ये है कि जब फ्री रजिस्ट्रेशन की बात हम करते हैं, केस रजिस्ट्रेशन की बात करते हैं, तो केस रजिस्ट्रेशन करे, रजिस्टर करे, और जो दोषी है उनको सजा दे। ये कभी नहीं कहा गया किसी दोषी को सजा मत दो, ये कभी नहीं कहा गया किसी अपराधी को छोड़ दो, चाहे वो किसी भी पार्टी का हो, चाहे किसी भी दल का हो, क्योंकि कानून से बड़ा कोई व्यक्ति नहीं है। लेकिन इसके लिए जो नहीं है, आपने कहा केस रजिस्टर्ड नहीं हुआ, इसका सही जवाब तो दिल्ली पुलिस के प्रवक्ता है, दिल्ली पुलिस को देना चाहिए।
I want to bring in Preeti Menon of the Aam Aadmi Party. Preeti Menon, we heard Swati Maliwal of the DCW say, we hope we get a budget from the Aam Aadmi Party. And we've seen the DCW, like many other organizations in Delhi, suffer from the fact that the state government has not been able to work with the central government at all on almost any project. And let's acknowledge the fact that the Aam Aadmi Party had safety for women on their manifestos when you were voted into power in Delhi. What is being done by the Aam Aadmi Party? Why haven't you been able to do more? And especially in these cases, in the last 4 or 5 days, why has the state government been nearly inactive?
Well, I'm surprised that you say that the state government has been inactive, because the Delhi state government is the only government that has come out totally in support of Gurmeher. We've had a meeting with the LG discussing the issue. We have exhorted the LG to direct the Delhi police to act. Now, Ms. Abha Singh is a little misinformed here. She says the Delhi police is stuck between the centre and the state government. The Delhi police has nothing to do with the Delhi state government at all. The Delhi police reports only to the Home Ministry, which is the central Home Ministry. It reports to the Minister Rijiju. It reports to Minister Rajnath Singh.
It may report to the Home Ministry, but you have to have a proactive role.
Just let me please complete. Let me please complete. I did not interrupt you. Let me please complete. Maintain some decorum here. So the first thing I'd like to say is
but now when you are saying that, now when you are saying everybody knows it is under Rajnath Singh, but the Chief Minister, you were voted to power, Preeti Sharma Menon, your party was voted to power after Nirbhaya, that you will provide safety.
Ladies,
then how did you talk of a manifesto
I am talking, will you please keep quiet?
When you said after Nirbhaya that you will provide safety to Delhi women,
people.
Did you not know that Delhi police is not under state government?
Let me just rephrase that question. Let me just rephrase that question. 1 second, Preeti Menon, 1 second.
Police is not under you, and hence you will
if you
not
rephrase
provide
the question
safety.
to me, I
That
will
means
answer.
you are
I will
Delhi
not
women
answer
for a
when
right.
somebody is
You
screaming like a
Delhi
banshee.
women, and you took advantage of the sentiments after Nirbhaya to be voted to power.
No, okay, so Preeti Menon, let me rephrase the question. Preeti Menon, the Aam Aadmi Party, what Abha Singh is asking,
it's not her chance.
One second. What Abha Singh is asking you, Preeti Menon, is simply this, that when the Aam Aadmi Party...
Is Abha Singh the person who's the anchor, or are you the anchor? Can you just control this debate?
1 second, Abha Singh. So Preeti Menon, the question that Abha Singh is asking you is this, when the Aam Aadmi Party put women's safety on its manifesto for the Delhi elections, at that point, were you not aware of the fact fact that the Delhi police will not be reporting to the state government?
I have been interrupted. Will I be allowed to answer?
Please answer. Please go ahead.
Can I answer? She has interrupted me while I was answering. I did not interrupt her when she was
Go ahead, answer the question.
Is
So now let me
misinformed.
answer.
I want to tell
The Delhi government
you should have known that at that time Delhi police was under the center.
It is the only
Then why
government.
did you
One second, one at a time, ladies, one at a time. Abba Singh, Abba Singh, 1 second, 1 second, Abba Singh, 1
That we
second.
could possibly
Your
take
chief
as an
minister runs away
administrator,
to Punjab.
but without the police force, it's
Arvind
almost
Kejriwal
impossible
says
to
he will
work in
provide
Delhi
safety, security,
to ensure
and
safety
he
of
comes
women.
Delhi and runs away to
Therefore, we have
Kejriwal.
met the
First
LG,
Delhi
and
electorate dies of
fortunately now
dengue,
we have
there
an
is
LG
dengue,
who
and
is
now it is
sensitive
crime.
and concerned about
Your
women's
CM runs
safety,
away from, he
and he has
advocates Delhi.
proactively
Okay, ladies, one at a
himself
time,
assured
please.
for
The
Delhi
audience
to
cannot
act
understand you if you
that
speak
Delhi
over
police
each other.
will act. Can you please ask this lady to keep
One
quiet?
second,
Okay,
one
I'm
second,
quiet
1
here.
second. Preeti
This
Menon,
lady is
Preeti
crazy.
Menon. Okay, all right, 1 second.
Your party ditches Delhi.
One second, 1 second. Abba Singh, 1 second, 1 second, 1
Delhi is no
second.
priority for you, and that is why Delhi is such a mess.
1 second. Preeti
Control
Menon.
this woman and I will speak.
Preeti Menon, I'm going to ask you that question one more time, which is that if you're telling us very clearly right now that the Delhi police has nothing to do with the state government, and at the time that the Aam Aadmi Party was voted into power and you put safety for women very clearly, repeatedly on the manifesto, was the party not aware at that time that the Delhi police will not be able to, you will not be able to control the Delhi police? And why is it at that time the Aam Aadmi Party didn't say in the manifesto that all we'll be able to do is do one meeting with the LG, which is what you should have written in your manifesto, that we will have absolutely no power other than to do one meeting with the LG. Promise us that whenever necessary, when there is a problem in the city, we will meet with the LG, because apparently that is all that the state government can do.
Okay, now I want time to answer the question.
Please
and I
go
don't
ahead.
want to be interrupted, please.
Nobody
Firstly,
will interrupt
we
you.
are the
Go ahead.
first government in the country that had a special session on women's safety. We have taken every administrative pressure measure possible. We have introduced marshals in buses. We have removed dark areas. We have ensured that it is lit up. We are working on putting security cameras all across Delhi in order to do women's safety, ensure women's safety. So we have taken all the administrative measures. We have also taken legislative measures to empower women's safety. Now we need a complementary support from the LG, where the police force also acts in tandem. So far, when it was LG Najib Jung, we were unable to progress anything. But this current LG has been very forthcoming. He has met with the Chief Minister, he has met with the DCW Chief, and he has agreed to cooperate. But what we are actually discussing over here right now is the glaring inaction by Delhi police. I'm going to tell you something. There was a WhatsApp group on which somebody threatened to kill Gur Meher. I complained to Mumbai Police Commissioner. I complained to him on an email, and today Mumbai Cyber Police has registered my complaint. So if Mumbai Police can register a complaint against somebody who threatened Gur Meher on a WhatsApp group, what stops the Delhi Police from registering a complaint? The Delhi Police is deliberately not registering a complaint because BJP and ABVP are victimizing Gur Meher. And this is what we should be talking about. When the central government itself is victimizing women, how will we get justice in this country? This is what we should be talking about right now. How can the women of BJP stand up and not object to the fact that rape threats are being given to a 20-year-old and the Delhi police is not registering an FIR when Mumbai police has registered it just today?
Okay, let me bring in some independent voices. I want to get
Mumbai police
Vikram
has
Singh in
registered
here.
an FIR on my complaint.
All right, Vikram Singh is a very senior retired police officer. Vikram Singh, do you believe that the Delhi police has not taken enough action in this case?
The Delhi police has not taken any action. What to take off enough action? Firstly, no FIR has been registered. No statement from the PRO or the police commissioner as to what is their roadmap in respect of the lodging of the FIR, the search of the accused, what is the cyber cell up to, and the total silence, the vow of silence, the Maun Vrat on their part is indeed very deafening. The least that they could have done was to register an FIR. Some PRO should have given a statement that they put up an SIT who would pursue vigorously all the documentary evidence, all the electronic evidence, take the statement of Gur Meher and all other relevant people. But nothing like that has happened. To the contrary, I would strongly recommend action under 166A of the IPC. This is a clause specifically incorporated in the IPC for police misdemeanor in not registering cases in such matters. That should at least be the prime responsibility of the police leadership, and they should do it now so that there is a perfect scheme of things, an investigation plan, how to go about forward. As I said before in your channel, that there should be a reward declared on the accused, so that even their own cohorts will just pass them on to the police or give relevant information about who these people are who had threatened Gurmeher, and they are not the mafia or the crime syndicate. They are small timers, and they will be caught in no time if the police have it in them to pursue them with vigor and with a sense of purpose. In the absence of that, they will mark time till something bigger happens and people forget about Gurmeher and the cases.
Police
I
inaction
see no
has to do with
why the
political
Delhi
pressure.
police is turning a blind eye to Gurmeher.
Do you believe, Vikram Singh, that the police inaction is due to political pressure?
I think that the Delhi police or any police, I would think that there is more to it than what meets the eye, because the police leadership is expected to be oblivious, indifferent and opaque to all such extraneous considerations like political pressure. They should be accountable to the rule of law, the constitution, and more importantly to their conscience. And it seems as of now that they're neither accountable to the constitution or to their own conscience. And that is why an atmosphere of, I would say, dithering on the left and right and waiting for something to happen, some guardian angel to come and take the reins, rather than they themselves take the bull by the four horns.
Preeti Menon, I know you have a document in your hand. I'm going to come to you, but first I want Naveen Kumar to respond to what Vikram Singh has just said. Naveen Kumar ji, आपने अभी सुना कि Vikram Singh ने कहा कि obviously there is some sort of political pressure जिसके वजह से दिल्ली पुलिस कोई एक्शन नहीं ले रही है. इस पे रिस्पॉन्ड कीजिए.
मैं उनको दिल्ली पुलिस को कानून के तहत काम करना चाहिए, वो करना ही चाहिए. लेकिन मैं एक बात प्रीति जी से आपने कहा तो मैं सवाल जरूर पूछना चाहूंगा. पिछले 2 वर्षों में आपने महिला सुरक्षा को लेकर क्या एक भी मीटिंग गृह मंत्रालय के किसी अधिकारी से की है या आपकी पार्टी ने की है? एक भी मीटिंग नहीं की. दूसरा, दिल्ली में 5 लाख कैमरे लगाने की बात की थी आपने, अभी तक 7 कैमरे लगाए, ओनली 7 कैमरे, 7 सीसीटीवी कैमरे लगाए हैं. क्या आपको नहीं लगता कि आपको कैमरे पहले लगाने चाहिए थे? 2 वर्षों में आपने वादे के अलावा कुछ नहीं. जितना आपने पब्लिसिटी पर पैसा खर्च किया है, अगर उससे कम पैसा आप जो है कैमरों पे लगाते तो आपको पता चल जाता वहां लोग कौन देश विरोधी बात कर रहे हैं, कौन लोग किस प्रकार के नारे लगा रहे हैं, और ये आपको सब कुछ पता चलता है किसके खिलाफ एक्शन लेना चाहिए, नहीं लेना चाहिए. आपको बहुत सारी चीजें आपके पास एविडेंस के तौर पे आ जाती. आपने बसों में सिक्योरिटी गार्ड लगाने की बात की थी, आज 2 वर्ष हो गए, उसकी प्रक्रिया भी शुरू नहीं हुई है. आप इस बात को जान सकते हैं कि महिला सुरक्षा के मामले में आम आदमी पार्टी कितनी संवेदनशील है.
आप साफ झूठ बोल रहे हैं.
आप सच बोल रहे हैं, केवल विज्ञापन के तौर पर आप सच बोलते हैं. अगर आपके पास सच्चाई है तो आप बताइए कितने कैमरे आपने लगाए हैं.
Okay, I'm going to stop the both of you because we're going to go back to the facts of this particular case. Otherwise, I know that I will lose a large portion of the timing on this show to a tutu meme between two political parties. And I'm reading out of the summons right now. 1 second, Preeti Menon. Naveen Kumar, I'm reading out of the summons right now. Yes, summons head Delhi Deputy Commissioner of Police, North District, Delhi. It has been sent out from the Delhi Commission for Women. इसमें कहा गया है कि the Delhi Police, and this is to do with the Law Faculty Teachers Association who filed a complaint of molestation, जिसमें FIR अभी तक दर्ज नहीं हुआ है. उनका कहना है the Delhi Police has failed to file an FIR on the said complaint despite all of the time that has passed and all of the evidence that is given to them. The Commission strongly recommends a registration of an FIR. They also say that if the Delhi Police inaction continues, then we should register an FIR under Section 166A and relevant sections of the law. इसका क्या जवाब है आपके पास?
मुझे तो मालूम नहीं किस केस के विषय में आप पर्टिकुलर किस केस के विषय में बात कर रहे हैं, लेकिन दिल्ली पुलिस को जो कानून के तहत काम करना चाहिए उसके लिए किसी ने नहीं रोका. किसी ने रोका हो तो बताए ना. किसी पॉलिटिकल पार्टी,
हम ये नहीं कह रहे कि किसी पॉलिटिकल पार्टी ने दिल्ली पुलिस को रोका है, लेकिन अगर दिल्ली पुलिस काम नहीं कर रहे तो पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज उनको फोन करके बोल सकते हैं कि थोड़ा सा एक्शन ले लीजिए या इस पे कमेंट कर दीजिए या इसका अपडेट कर दीजिए. क्या हो रहा है?
हम भी हमारे संज्ञान में आता है, हम बोलते हैं. आपने बोला, हमने अभी बोल रहे हैं, आपके माध्यम से भी बोल रहे हैं कि कानून के तहत दिल्ली पुलिस को काम करना चाहिए, नियम के अनुसार काम करना चाहिए.
तो नवीन कुमार, आर यू टेलिंग मी कि होम मिनिस्ट्री की तरफ से फोन कॉल आई है दिल्ली की पुलिस के बारे में?
Why don't we get the Delhi Police PRO on the channel?
We've been trying to, Abha Singh, but I'll have you know that the Delhi Police PRO and the investigating officer on any of these cases have completely been stonewalled from the press. They refuse to meet with reporters. They refuse to take phone calls. They refuse to have any sort of conversation at all. Obviously, that was our first, our first spot when we decided this is how we track cases on the media. We speak to the investigating officer, but the investigating officer has received instructions, Abha Singh, not to speak to the press at all, which is why we have zero information coming in from the Delhi police. And that by itself might be an indicator of what's really happening, Abha Singh.
Delhi police.
Exactly. That shows the political interference. That shows, and in fact, Home Ministry is accountable. Mr. Rajnath Singh should come and make a statement, because this is not about just Gurmeher Kaur. It is about all the young students in Delhi University, and why the university campuses are being used by political parties. That is a bigger issue, because you cannot spoil the future of the youth by misguiding them and making them talk of sedition and whatever. Even molestation, if these students are doing, I think they are taking law in their hands, and Delhi police should not play with the career of these children. They should be proactive, and rightly so. 166A, why doesn't somebody in Delhi go and file a case against the local police station for inactivity and not performing? Anybody in Delhi can go to the police station in and around Ramjas College and register an FIR under 166A. Let them be a complainant, and if they don't take it up, we must go to the court and ensure that the police are made accountable.
All right, I want to point out to our audience who's watching that Section 166A basically is against any police officer who doesn't take necessary action when you go to them with a problem and they don't register the FIR. You can file a complaint against that police officer. You are not helpless. And what Abha Singh is saying is that people in Delhi should go out and file those complaints against the Delhi police. Vikram Singh, the evidence right now is piling up against the Delhi police.
Obviously, and I would like to remind our political friends also that yes, nobody has prevented or asked the Delhi police not to arrest, but they have also not given meaningful directions. किसी प्रकार का कोई दिशा निर्देश, किसी प्रकार की कोई संस्तुति इस आशय की नहीं आई है कि आप प्रोएक्टिव हो करके आतताइयों के विरुद्ध, अभियुक्तों के विरुद्ध प्रभावी वैधानिक कार्रवाई करें. कम से कम दिशा निर्देश ही मिल जाता. लेकिन ये मौन व्रत धारण करने से बहुत ही नकारात्मक संदेश जा रहा है कि दिल्ली पुलिस ने एफआईआर नहीं की, अभियुक्तों के विरुद्ध कार्रवाई नहीं की, एंड ऑन द सेम टाइम the political leadership is absolutely silent in not giving any directions to the police, as there should be some directions that the accused will be arrested, the FIR will be lodged, and it will be pursued very, very vigorously. In the absence of that, there is bound to be some kind of an ambiguity in such a sensitive matter. As Abaji has said, it is a very sensitive matter pertaining to the security of a girl child in the national capital. And if this is our level of seriousness, I'm sure we are not doing service to the cause of women's security and to gender sensitivity. We need to do a lot more than that. Register the case of FIR, announce rewards, pursue them vigorously, and put them behind bars. Because if this does not happen in the next 4 or 5 days, the Delhi police will have lost all credibility.
Well, I want to now, bring in a couple of voices that will help us understand what's going on here.
And the anti-social elements will be emboldened.
The anti-social elements. I just want to focus on this case.
Add one point.
Oh, Preeti Madam, one second. Ritesh Bhatia is a cybersecurity expert. Ritesh, you were here on this channel 4 days ago. We talked about the specific case of Gurmeher Kaur. You went through the threats. You read through the Twitter account and the Facebook account. 4 days later, the Delhi police is still looking into it. You said at that time, when you were here on the show the last time, that you could have pinpointed these people in a few hours. How much evidence has been lost in 4 days by the inaction of the Delhi police?
Yes, Faye, you're absolutely correct. We have lost a lot of evidence, but that doesn't mean that the evidence cannot be dug up or anything, because they also have the screenshots and other kind of things. But ideally, if you ask me, after the show or maybe after that day, many of these guys, they deactivated their accounts, many of them. And at the same time, a lot of fake accounts also started coming. So had the police or the cybercrime cell made few arrests, because some of them were very, very obvious that these are not fake accounts. So just to set a fear or give a warning, we wouldn't have been seeing so much of trolling on this young lady who finally had no choice but to deactivate her account today. She was bullied.
Do you believe, Ritesh, you work with the Mumbai Police cyber cell, I understand.
Yes.
Do you believe it will take 4 or 5 days which is what the Delhi police is telling us, that we're still looking into it, we're still looking into it. Does it take 4 or 5 days? Do you believe that response that the Delhi police is giving us?
No, I don't agree because, when I worked with the Mumbai Cybercrime Cell, they're very efficient. They send, and the Facebook, if they are trying to ask seek information from Facebook, Facebook has a very nice online redressal mechanism. You just have to go to that link, just fill in few things and, provide them with the screenshots. And then Facebook will respond over there.
नवीन कुमार जी, हमारे सारे एक्सपर्ट्स आभा सिंह, विक्रम सिंह, रितेश भाटिया और ये तीनों कोई पॉलिटिकल पार्टी को रिप्रेजेंट नहीं करती. उनके सारे व्यूज यही है कि दिल्ली पुलिस इज नॉट एक्टिंग फास्ट इनफ. So why isn't the government taking more cognizance of the fact that the police is not doing their job?
पुलिस को एक्शन लेना चाहिए. गवर्नमेंट ने कब मना किया है? किसको मना किया?
सर, हम ये नहीं बोल रहे कि गवर्नमेंट ने मना किया है. हम ये बोल रहे हैं कि गवर्नमेंट उनको फोन करके ये नहीं कहते कि इंस्ट्रक्शंस क्यों नहीं दे रहे, कि डायरेक्शन क्यों नहीं आ रही है होम मिनिस्ट्री से, पब्लिक कोई स्टेटमेंट क्यों नहीं आ रहे होम मिनिस्ट्री से कि इस पे कोई एक्शन लेनी चाहिए, अरेस्ट होनी चाहिए. ये जो इनएक्शन हुई है पिछले 5 दिन के, 5 दिन बहुत होते हैं इस केस में.
One more thing, then you suspend the local cops.
Yes.
What is important is if instructions, then for inaction, suspend those cops of that area who have not registered an FIR. At least punish those cops so that the message goes that they are there, they are getting a salary to perform, they are there to protect. So they are not taking that action also.
डायरेक्शन दी गई है कि इस केस को रजिस्टर कर लीजिए, इसको मत करिए. दिल्ली पुलिस को संविधान के तहत काम करना चाहिए, जैसे विक्रम सिंह जी ने कहा कि दिल्ली पुलिस
नहीं, अगर वो
नहीं हो रहा है ना नवीन कुमार जी, नहीं हो रहा है उस तरीके से काम नहीं हो रहा है.
उनको ट्रांसफर करिए. आप हाथ पे हाथ रख के क्यों बैठे हैं?
In fact, I want to bring in Brinda Adige here. Brinda Adige is an activist. Brinda, this shows us that there's no serious action coming in. There is no political will backing this, and this sort of treatment is what will embolden people to go on and continue to troll and to go on and to continue to threaten women and to make women feel unsafe.
Absolutely fair. The state government over there claimed in its manifesto that they are looking very seriously towards the issue of safety of women and security. But in this present case, we are looking at the system that is complacent, police officers who are irresponsible, and no accountability is placed on anybody. The state government claims that they have put into place some cameras, something somewhere. But we are looking at, if a case is not registered, then it shows that you are not looking at safety and protection of women seriously, and you are implying that if you are hurt, if you are assaulted, if you are threatened by rape, please don't come and make any complaint to the police, because they are scared of the so-called ruling party or some other politician, and the system is not there for the public. And the first question that comes, if the system is complacent, if the accountability of both the system as well as the political parties are going to be evasive, and there is a lot of lip service, who does the citizen turn to?
Citizen turn to? I'm going to go back to Preeti Menon. It's a very good question about the state government. Who does the citizen turn to between whatever is happening between the state government and the central government in Delhi, which is not the citizen's fault? Why is the citizen suffering on every matter in Delhi? But this one is the most worrying. The fact that a rape is a complaint of rape is registered or received in Delhi every 4 hours is shocking information. And now, to make matters worse, when someone receives rape threats in Delhi, it's treated like it's not a crime at all.
No, I'm completely with you on that. I think it's appalling how crime in Delhi is against women is completely ignored by Delhi police. And the state government has absolutely no authority over the Delhi police. It's only the central government. And in this Gurmeher's case, when the Home Minister Mr. Rijiju himself is trolling Gurmeher, no wonder Delhi police is not taking action against it. And I want to now bring light to what Mumbai police did. I wrote an email to the Commissioner of Mumbai Police yesterday that Madhav Bhide of the NCP has said that Gurmeher should be shot dead. I wrote an email and my complaint is registered today. In the morning, I got a mail from the Joint Commissioner of Police Law and Order. By afternoon, the DCP called me. The DCP called me to the office. He registered my complaint. So when the police wants to act, they can act. But the Delhi police is completely subverted by the BJP government. When Mr. Rijiju himself is trolling Gurmeher,
no, hang on. Preeti Menon, let me just correct you there. Let me just correct you there. Mr. Rijiju might be trolling, but we are talking about rape threats.
Preeti, why did your people not write to the Delhi police on the same lines?
We're talking about rape threats, and I don't think it's fair to come to. I don't think it's fair to draw in other people here. We're talking about illegal threats. Preeti Menon
requested LG to take action.
Naveen Kumar.
जी जी बोलिए।
प्रीति मेनन का कहना है कि अभी जो दिल्ली सरकार है वो इस सॉर्ट ऑफ बिहेवियर को एनकरेज कर रही है, ट्रोलिंग को एनकरेज करती है दिल्ली से बीजेपी सरकार।
मुझे एक बात बता सकते हैं आप, क्या दिल्ली सरकार के मुख्यमंत्री हर मामले में धरना देते? क्या गृह मंत्री से मिले? क्या गृह मंत्रालय से किसी ने इस बात की कंप्लेंट की है क्या? अगर दिल्ली पुलिस आपकी कंप्लेंट नहीं सुन रही है, आपने किसको कंप्लेंट करी है ऊपर मुझे बता तो दीजिए। आपने उपराज्यपाल को की है या गृह मंत्री को?
एलजी को कंप्लेंट की, बिकॉज टेक्निकली दिल्ली पुलिस एलजी को रिपोर्ट करती है। आपको सुनाई नहीं देता क्या? दिल्ली पुलिस एलजी को रिपोर्ट करती है और चीफ मिनिस्टर ने जाके एलजी से पहले मुलाकात की। जैसे ही शुरू हुआ हमने जाके एलजी से मुलाकात की और उनकी शिकायत की।
इस मामले अगर इतना आप संवेदनशील हैं, हम सब संवेदनशील हैं महिलाओं के सुरक्षा के प्रति, तो आपको नहीं लगता कि आप गृह मंत्री
Abba Singh, this sort of talk that listen, if the state government feels that the police is not doing their job, they should be going to the home ministry. They have not gone to the home ministry. I mean, what will we get done if our state governments have to go to the home ministries for every FIR?
Really now, the DCW has written to the chief commissioner of police. The Delhi chief minister has met the LG.
One second, Preeti Menon, 1 second.
That's not enough. They need some, I mean, you have to set up.
Okay, Naveen Kumar, Preeti Menon, एक मिनट.
Mumbai police that does its duty.
Okay, one at a time, please, Preeti Menon, one at a time. I'll give you a chance to respond. Preeti.
You're not registering an FIR and you're blaming everybody else.
Preeti Menon, one second, one at a time, please. Abba Singh, can we expect this sort of behavior that the state government has to go to the home ministry for every FIR? Is that even a practical thing to say?
Not at all. But what I'm saying is that I think Delhi government and central government, for them, women empowerment is only an issue to get vote. It is only tokenism. Why Preeti Sharma Menon did not write to the local DCP in Delhi, and at least she could have shown that letter that this is what Delhi police did, and now I have gone to the Home Minister and I have asked the policemen who have not registered should be suspended. Bombay is fine, but why not Delhi? If you say Delhi is the problem, why Aam Aadmi Party people have not gone to that police station, and why they have not gone to the Home Minister? Why don't they come on the table? Why don't they set aside their differences to protect the women of Delhi, to make the women of Delhi safe? And this is the reason, because of their friction, anti-social elements are emboldened to issue rape threats, to rape women. Delhi is called the rape capital of in the world. And these people, if they are showing an FIR in Bombay, how does it serve the purpose? Why don't you then get the FIR transferred from Bombay? Why Delhi police is not transferring this FIR from Bombay to Delhi? There is a concept of zero FIR. This FIR can be transferred to Delhi and police can act on it. Please take it to the logical conclusion rather than just doing tokenism. That is my biggest
Miss Abha's logic and legal knowledge is really abysmal.
1 second. Preeti Menon, you are interrupting Abba Singh.
Can
right
I
now.
please reply?
No, 1 second.
Her knowledge of law is abysmal.
I will come to you. I just want to bring in Naveen. 1 second.
Complaint against NCP leader Madhav
Preeti Menon, you are interrupting right now.
Made the threat in Maharashtra.
1 second. I have Colonel Verma.
She's talking
I'll come back to you. Preeti Menon, I'll come back to you. I will come back to you. I promise you. I just want this one voice in.
This is Maharashtra jurisdiction.
She lives in Delhi. And your
Colonel Verma is on the phone line from Delhi. Colonel Verma, you're on the show. Go ahead. Colonel Verma.
Can I ask a question now?
Please go ahead, sir.
Okay. I heard this program on Gurmeher 2 days back.
Yes.
When Mr. Vikram Singh also was there on the program.
Yes.
And he was seeking a commitment that when that person is going to be arrested who's given threats of rape and death to Gurmeher Kaur.
Yes.
And there was a BJP spokesperson who had committed that within 24 hours so he's going to be arrested.
Yes.
Now my question is, when Minister of State for Home, Rijiju, says that she is cashing on her martyr's father for her, let's say,
Fame and fortune,
this thing,
yes.
reputation or whatever जो है, and then he says कि seeing these incidents, उसके बाप की आत्मा रो रही होगी and all those things. I personally feel that person has no reason to be staying in the cabinet. Second question is, I've learned from these programs and these talk shows that there are such trolls being followed by the highest authorities that be. But if the police has already identified that person who's given the threat, and have also come to a conclusion that that guy is being followed by the highest authorities that be in the government, then how do you think that that guy is going to be arrested that soon as is being demanded on this panel? This is my question. Please ask yourself how that can happen. Thank you.
Thank you, Colonel Verma, for joining us. Obviously, a retired army officer who stands here simply for the law. Naveen Kumar ji, आपने कर्नल वर्मा का प्रश्न सुन लिया होगा, आप जवाब दे दीजिए।
कर्नल वर्मा, मैं बड़े हृदय से हम सभी आर्मी के सभी जवानों का सम्मान करते हैं, पैरामिलिट्री के जवानों का सम्मान करते हैं, लेकिन ये जरूरी नहीं कि कोई बड़े ऑफिसर, चाहे पुलिस ऑफिसर हो, उसका बच्चा पुलिस ऑफिसर बने या वो देशभक्त हो। अगर होता तो शायद दाऊद इब्राहिम कासकर आतंकवादी नहीं बनता। मैं आपको इसको इस केस के साथ नहीं जोड़ रहा हूँ, वो स्पष्ट समझ लीजिएगा, लेकिन फिर भी मैं बताना चाहता हूँ,
This is absurd and this allegation is not acceptable on Gurmeher. This man is insulting Gurmeher right now.
बात मेरे को सुननी पड़ेगी, प्लीज लिसन।
नहीं, आप बोल दीजिए। नवीन कुमार जी, आपको जो कहना है बोल दीजिए, फिर हम
आप लोगों ने ऑलरेडी पहले भी गुरमेहर को दाऊद के साथ कंपेयर किया है और ये वापस कंपैरिजन हम होने नहीं देंगे। ये आप जलील कर रहे हैं एक बच्ची को और हम ये आपको ये माफी मांगनी पड़ेगी एंड यू हैव टू टेक दिस बैक।
कि गुरमेहर कौर के पिता ने
You have to apologize. You cannot compare that child to Dawood Ibrahim. You have to apologize.
खिलाफ नारे लगाने वालों के साथ
Make this gentleman apologize. आप माफी मांगिए, आप गुरमेहर को दाऊद इब्राहिम से कंपेयर नहीं कर सकते।
One second.
ये बहुत बदतमीजी है।
नवीन कुमार जी, कर्नल वर्मा का ये क्वेश्चन था। नवीन कुमार जी, कर्नल वर्मा का ये प्रश्न था कि अरेस्ट क्यों नहीं हुआ अभी तक, और आप दाऊद इब्राहिम के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं, आप जवानों के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं, आप प्रश्न की जवाब नहीं दे रहे। आप टालिए मत, आप प्रश्न की जवाब दे दीजिए। अशोक गोयल जी 2 दिन पहले इसी शो पे, इसी टाइम पे आके उन्होंने कहा कि 48 आवर्स में एक अरेस्ट होने वाली है जो नहीं हुई है, 48 आवर्स में अरेस्ट होने वाली है जो नहीं हुए। आप बात को टालिए मत, यू डोंट डिस्ट्रैक्ट अस विद पॉलिटिक्स।
बात को टाल नहीं रहा हूं। उन्होंने 2 सवाल किए। उन्होंने कहा कि गृह राज्य मंत्री ने कहा उनको कैबिनेट में रहने का अधिकार नहीं है। मैं उसके विषय में सबसे पहले बात किया मैंने। मैं आपको फिर बताना चाहता हूं कि अगर कोई जो है देश के देशद्रोहियों के साथ, देश के खिलाफ आवाज उठाने वालों के साथ कोई भी खड़ा होगा उसके साथ।
लेकिन आपके पास, ठीक है नवीन कुमार जी, आपके पास क्या एविडेंस है कि गुरमेहर कौर ने देशद्रोहियों के साथ खड़े होकर उनकी आवाज उठाई?
कर रहे हैं महिलाओं को
लगातार आपके सामने आम
आप नहीं खड़े होंगे। नवीन जी जो महिलाओं को रेप थ्रेट दे रहे हैं आप उनके खिलाफ नहीं खड़े होंगे। आप महिलाओं की सेफ्टी की बात नहीं कर रहे हैं।
मैं महिलाओं की सेफ्टी की बात, महिलाओं की सेफ्टी के विषय में।
अरे आप पहले महिलाओं की सेफ्टी की बात करिए ना। आप पहले गुरमेहर को सेफ्टी दीजिए। खुलेआम रेप थ्रेट्स अगर दी जा रही है, आप पहले उसमें कार्रवाई करिए। अगर एबीवीपी दिल्ली यूनिवर्सिटी में गुंडागर्दी कर रही है तो आप अपने उनको लगाम दीजिए, उनको। आप आगे मत जाइए, पहले आप स्टेप बाय स्टेप एक्शन लीजिए।
You know, this is the unfortunate part of all of this. Brinda Adige, I'm going to come back to you. The excuses and the web that gets woven around why this case is not being taken seriously. And I'm going to make this point one more time. On this channel, we don't care about your politics. We don't care about the views. We don't care about what was said. We just care about the law. And the law has been broken repeatedly, brazenly, openly by people who feel that they will not be picked up by the police for varied reasons. And here we have another excuse being made as to why Gurmeher Kaur's case is not being taken seriously. We don't want to hear the excuses, Brinda Adige.
Absolutely. Between the state government and the central government,
we want to make our women safe, and that is why these governments are there.
Safe.
Brinda, go ahead. Brinda.
The issue, The issue over here is safety and security of women across all strata. In this particular case, we are seeing time and again the entire threat and intimidation that is being issued to this girl, and both governments are making excuses, are pointing fingers at each other and saying that you should have done this, you should not have done this. Would you ever tell the citizens that I do not want your vote, or that you have the right to recall me because I'm not keeping my promise, and because I'm not keeping my promise, the impunity with which organizations who enjoy a certain amount of security, a certain amount of comfort with whichever the party that may be, continue with this kind of a threat, not just to this girl, but every other woman. Why would the state government and the central government keep fighting against each other when every 20 minutes a woman is being raped? Almost every second somebody is being issued a threat, and you come here without willing to take responsibility for this kind of an irresponsible action, for a very, very callous and careless attitude towards rape, towards assault, or any threat on women.
Right.
Yet you have no problem asking for votes and seeking our support when it comes to your party votes.
Abba Singh, one second. I'll come to you, Preeti Menon. Abba Singh, here's the unfortunate part, that there is obviously the law that has been broken. Vikram Singh and Ritesh Bhatia very clearly talked about how these people can be picked up and how quickly they can be located and picked up. And now we're hearing excuses. And it is also, unfortunately, these excuses about nationalism and patriotism and telling people how they should love and respect their own country, that is emboldening more and more trolls to get on and issue more rape threats. They feel justified in what they're doing.
Exactly. In fact, today only the BJP spokesperson Shaina NC is being trolled, and she is receiving obscene messages on WhatsApp, and that is what is the biggest issue which is going on in Mumbai. So it clearly shows that because you are doing tokenism, you are protecting the hooligans, you are not arresting the people who are trolling, who are
threatening rape. While you're right about the case against Shaina NC, that particular perpetrator, the issuer of that threat, Abba, the issue of that threat was traced to Uttar Pradesh and was picked up in a couple of hours of that complaint going in. In less than a couple of hours, the person who issued the threat or the messages to Shaina NC was arrested. So it's possible.
There is a way. If they are serious. Absolutely. If they want, they can arrest. But that means there is political patronage to these anti-social elements in the Delhi University. And that is why police is not doing it. Police has got instructions not to act. But what is important is what is the local people doing? Why don't file an FIR against the police under 166A for not registering this FIR? Push the police to the wall, and when their job is at stake, I am sure they will act.
All right, Preeti Menon, go ahead.
The problem with our country is that we are not willing to put the blame on the person whom it belongs to. There is the BJP government in the center. The BJP government runs the Delhi police. The BJP is a party which controls ABVP. ABVP is the one that had the campus attack. Gurmehar spoke against ABVP and then she was trolled. So there is the BJP government, the Delhi police, the ABVP all stacked on one side and Gurmehar stacked on the other. What your activist Brinda right now again try to mislead people by saying that this is a problem between coordination between the state government and the Delhi government. It is not. The Delhi Chief Minister met the LG.
Preeti Menon, when the Nirbhaya case happened, the Congress government was in power and the Aam Aadmi Party took to the streets in protest. Take to the streets again. Abba Singh has said file a complaint against the Delhi police. File that complaint. Do more. Do more than just complain about it on television.
Preeti Menon, you said you will make Delhi women safe.
We are doing everything that we can as citizens. But why are
not citizens? You are a state government. You're not citizens. I'm sorry, that's just not good enough.
BJP police is supporting them.
You're just not good enough. That's just not good enough. Don't tell me you're doing everything as citizens, because you are not citizens. You are the government of the day.
People who call women all kinds of abusive names and give them rape threats. The Prime Minister is encouraging attacks on women, and unless we can all say it, we are never going to be able to solve this problem.
Those African girls.
Naveen Kumar, I want to give Naveen Kumar an opportunity to respond here. Naveen Kumar ji, please बोलिए.
प्रीति जी ने कहा, मैं उनको बता देना चाहता हूँ, देश में पॉलिटिकल पार्टियों में जितना समस्या है, सबसे ज्यादा आम आदमी पार्टी की समस्या है. देश विरोधी कोई नारे लगाए और आप कहें कि हम आवाज भी ना उठाएं. अगर कोई देश के विरोध में बात करे, अगर कैंपस में ये भी बात करती है, आपको लगता है कि क्यों बात
नहीं, हम तो कह रहे हैं जिन्होंने देश विरोधी के नारे लगाए उन्हें जेल में डालिए. आप डाल क्यों नहीं रहे हैं? क्योंकि वो कश्मीरी आपके पीडीपी के लोग थे, आप इसलिए उन्हें नहीं डाल रहे हैं. आपके पास सारा प्रूफ है कि किसने देश विरोध के नारे लगाए. वो पीडीपी के लोगों ने नारे लगाए. आप पकड़ते क्यों नहीं है? आप उन्हें जेल में क्यों नहीं डालते हैं?
अरे
आपने अभी तक जेल में क्यों नहीं डाला है? डालिए उन्हें जेल में. जिन्होंने भी देश विरोधी नारे लगाए आप उन्हें जेल में डालिए. अभी तक जेल में डाला क्यों नहीं? सरकार आपकी, पुलिस आपकी, फौज आपकी, जिसने देश विरोधी नारे लगाए आप उन्हें जेल में क्यों नहीं डालते? आप जेल में डालते क्यों नहीं है उन्हें? चैनल पे क्यों आवाज करते हैं?
एक मिनट. Preeti Menon, Naveen Kumar, you both had your say. Unfortunately, one on top of the other. Vikram Singh, unfortunately, and this is a perfect display of what is wrong with Delhi. This is a perfect display. These two parties on various shows cannot even have a conversation. The Aam Aadmi Party and the BJP are incapable of even having a civil conversation. How will they run a city? And that is the problem.
कोई आपत्ति नहीं है.
Faye, may I?
Vikram Singh, please go ahead.
May I?
Please.
Faye, if I may, may I appeal to all the learned and experienced panelists with the greatest of respect. It doesn't serve our purpose to begin with leveling allegations and counter allegations and end up leveling allegations and counter allegations. At the end of the program, let us understand that Gurmeher is like a child. And if the least we can do is to ensure, take a resolve that an FIR shall be lodged, the accused shall be vigorously pursued, and those delinquent police officers who have been instrumental in putting and sweeping things underneath the carpet shall be prosecuted under 166A. As the learned speaker had said, that there is inbuilt resilience, inbuilt course correction in the police department and at the Home Ministry to check every troll and every email that you and I generate. If they are serious about it, it is just a matter of a few hours when you can get to the jugular of those who are generating these mischievous trolls. But if you're not doing it, I have never felt helpless, Faye, and it is also that we should never feel helpless. The time has come, let us pursue it vigorously, and I can assure you, Abhaji can do it, Naveen ji can do it. We have the presence of Naveen ji, and I'm sure Naveen ji would have it in him to ensure and give us an assurance that this matter will be very vigorously pursued.
नवीन कुमार जी, मुझे आपसे ये एक कमिटमेंट चाहिए. द लास्ट टाइम अशोक गोयल वाज ऑन दिस शो, उन्होंने कहा कि 48 आवर्स के अंदर ही अंदर किसी की अरेस्ट होने वाली, जो अरेस्ट नहीं हुई अभी तक. आप बताइए, आपकी तरफ से, बीजेपी की तरफ से, सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट की तरफ से एक कमिटमेंट दे दीजिए हमें कि गुरमेहर कौर की ये जो केस है इस पे आप ध्यान देंगे, इस पे अरेस्ट होंगे.
केवल इसी केस पे नहीं, जो भी पिछले कुछ दिनों में दिल्ली विश्वविद्यालय में घटा है, दिल्ली पुलिस, केंद्रीय गृह मंत्रालय पूरी तरह से ध्यान देगा और जो दोषी है उनको सजा मिलेगी, कोई नहीं बख्शा जाएगा, ये मैं आपको विश्वास दिलाता हूं.
मुझे डेडलाइन दे दीजिए, कब तक होगी, कितने दिन लगेंगे?
डेडलाइन मैं तय नहीं कर सकता, कानून के हिसाब से तय की जा सकती है. देखिए, डेडलाइन देना नहीं देना, ये सब इन बातों में कोई कभी नहीं रखा. डेडलाइन देनी होती फिर मैं कहूंगा, कुछ आप कहेंगे कि पॉलिटिकल पार्टी पे मैं आरोप लगा रहा हूं. बहुत सारे पॉलिटिकल पार्टी ने 10 दिन के अंदर कुछ करने का कहा था, 20 दिन में कहा था, 2 साल हो गए कुछ नहीं किया. मैं किसी की बात नहीं कर रहा हूं, लेकिन मैं ये कह रहा हूं कि जो कानून के तहत काम होगा, नियम के तहत काम होगा, उस पर दिल्ली पुलिस, गृह मंत्रालय नजर बनाएगा और मैं विश्वास दिलाता हूं कि दोषियों के खिलाफ कड़ी कार्रवाई होगी, कोई बख्शा नहीं जाएगा, चाहे वो कोई भी हो.
Ritesh Bhatia, how long will it take to track these people down, in your opinion, by a police force that is not being interfered with?
See, today only, like Preeti gave an example, and then even Abha gave an example of Shaina NC and all. It hardly took them not even a day, not even half a day. So I really don't understand why are they taking so long, given the kind of all the support they have from the social media also, and all the evidence that is already there online. So it shouldn't take much time. Probably the other day when I was on your show, I expected by tomorrow morning, I mean the next day morning, I would get to hear something.
Yes.
But it's very unfortunate, like in this particular case only, why is it taking so long?
Vikram Singh, how long should it take, even if the police roll up their sleeves tonight, how long should it take for them to pick somebody up?
Outer limit, outer limit being 24 hours. If you have it in you, you can get it. If you have the determination and the focus, 24 hours is the outer limit.
All right, 24 hours. I've run out of time on this conversation, but I want to point out to you that Abha Singh said it, Brinda Adige said it, Vikram Singh said it, Ritesh Bhatia said it, that in 24 hours, the police, if it's not being interfered with, if it's actually doing its job, can go out and make arrests. 4 days have passed and the police has not made arrest in this case. The DCW is writing complaint after notice, and nothing is being done. I will give you this commitment. Now, we didn't get a time commitment from the government, but I will give you this commitment that we will keep taking up this case purely on its merit of the legality of it until an arrest has been made, because we will not allow it to be swept under the carpet. We will not allow it to be shrouded in arguments of patriotism or anti-nationalism. None of that matters. The only thing that matters is the letter of the law. The only thing that matters is the safety of women in our country. The only thing that matters is that when someone issues a graphic, horrible, bone-chilling threat of rape and murder, that person has broken the law and they belong in jail. There are no two ways about it. Thanks for watching.
You can watch live TV on our website mpnow.in. Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/magicbricksnow. And don't forget to click the like button. You can also follow us on Twitter at magicbricksnow. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/magicbricksnow.